last night was the first night in 2 weeks that I've gone back to Brooklyn. Like, I shaved, showered. I slept for about 14, 15 hours straight. And, you know, one of the things that we're trying to combat is burnout, excessive burnout, because we're all, you know, I've been getting like 3-4 hours that I sleep each night, and it's nice to like recharge my batteries.
I wonder, you know, if there's enough people like volunteering to have strangers come and freshen up in between.
Well, you know, since Friday, or since Thursday, there have been so many new faces, like coming over to like at least sanitation, coming over and saying, what can I do? And it's easy to just give them a bag and gloves or a pan and mop whatever. Like, that's another kind of big problem, is that a lot of the people, this wasn't the people who started it, like it was kind of an idea from Adbusters beginning, but when we started it, started getting things organized, they kind of bowed out and let people who have organized for this before do it. And one of the main precepts is that you're going to have horizontal power structure. So you have the command line is top down, bottom up, which makes, I don't know if you know that, but that means basically that's leaderless. All the committees are, like the different working groups are run by committee. There's no head of working groups. And everything's very decentralized, which is exactly, and it definitely presents good and not good.
Yeah.
And it presents a lot of challenges that most of us who grew up in the States or any country, we usually have a nice hierarchy to like tell us what to do, and everything's much more organized.
Do you feel like it's moving in a direction?
I mean, naturally, people who are a little more headstrong tend to give out more orders, and the more that happens, the more people kind of look to one person or two people for an answer, or to like have them tell you what to do.
Right. Someone say lead, follow, or get out of the way.
Yeah. But there were people that did organize this. No?
This is all, everything you see is...
I remember there were emails coming from different groups, and there were, to plan the occupation, and there was a woman that was group kind of organized a lot of the, beforehand, before they actually got down here.
We definitely had people organized, but from the, I don't know if you came like the first day or the first week at all, you could have fit everyone occupying in like this little section right here. It was not, there were people here, but it was not a big story. It wasn't like that much more than usually sleeping in the park at night. And we had like a function, we had like a kitchen, and they were doing stuff. They were only serving, probably 100 meals a day or something like that. And now, I mean, it's like, I bet they're up to hundreds of thousands of meals that they've served. At least.
Wow, it's like
it gets really cold.
Honestly, the cold is not as big a problem as the rain.
Yeah.
People underestimate how much chaos the rain causes.
Why not?
In the cold, you can really combat this, especially with the amount of donations we had with clothes and sleeping bags, stuff like that. We can deal with the cold, but the rain just like throws everything off. Well, one of the things that, one of the rules we've had to deal with, we're just looking around, I want to like go and take care of this. We're not supposed to have anything tied to the trees at all. The trees aren't supposed to have anything hanging from them. Like, I'll have to take that down, that sign down, those ties down. And so that also means you can't make little tarps. And so we've had to, people constructed their own tarp areas, which is great. Some people were able to like make their own tent structures, but that rain piles down, and this one was, sorry. So yeah, it's been and the fact that it's like a kind of a functioning city or a little obvious reasons, legal reasons, we can't do that, but we also don't know how many sympathetic bodies we could get. If we could get enough,
Yeah, could tip the
it
balance.
would be amazing to just do it. And the police can't come in with, they don't have 60,000 handcuffs to take care of that. And that would be a really big coup to do. And there's so many things that we've thought about doing that we can't until we have the numbers.
Yeah, even the phrase "Occupy Wall Street" captured the world's imagination. Occupy Central Park doesn't.
It'll be very, very
You send a million people there, they would get lost there. People would forget about it.
Someone was from Albuquerque and he was here for 14 days to like figure out how we're doing things and go back to Albuquerque and ended up, and like we get a lot of press here and we get a lot of love here. He's not going to get a lot of love in Albuquerque.
No, Boston is just crack designation.
Yeah, we were watching it. We had a big screen.
I've noticed the more people get a chance to help,
The more that, yeah, that's true.
and it
It's
really
true.
snowballs.
It's a great addiction.
It really is.